Hey there, welcome to today's love reading. I hope you're all doing well. We're going to look at your person and see what's going on, the person on your mind, the person on your heart. Keep in mind, these messages are not going to be for everyone. They're not going to resonate completely with everyone. So take it as it resonates, leave the rest for someone else. And try to be open-minded. If you enjoyed these readings, please like, share, subscribe. All that good stuff really helps grow the channel and get these readings to other people that may enjoy them. Been trying to get the algorithm back in my favor after that long break. So I'd appreciate any help if you enjoy it and if you feel inclined to do so. No pressure. All right, first card out right here. Hopeless, sinking, despair, falling apart. Wow, that's a heavy energy to start with for your person. Ooh, card just came flying out with it. Oh, okay. So now I see. So it feels like something's going on with your person and their home life. It feels like there's a lot of stress and tension in their home life right now. There could be something going on with a family member. Your person might be having to cope with the loss of a loved one. Maybe there was some bad news. There could be a disagreement, an argument, a separation between family members right now. I just kind of get this division energy. And it feels like your person is under a lot of pressure. Sorry, I just heard like a vibration, and there are no devices that would have done that. That was really weird. I don't know what that was, but I heard some sort of vibration. And you know, nothing happens by accident. So maybe this is kind of like indicating this rumbling of their foundation. Things are kind of feeling unsettled right now. It's almost like this person, I almost get the sense of, what do I do next? How do I move forward? What's my next move here? So as much as this is a love reading, I think what the universe, the guides and angels are pushing us towards is getting a better understanding of what's kind of going on behind the scenes with your person. Not that we're not going to talk about the love. I know that will come up, but I think this is really showing the viewer here that's resonating a little bit of what's going on behind the scenes here. Let's keep going. Wow, look at that. Pain. Apprehensive, afraid, cautious, right? Exactly what I just said. They're unsure of how to move forward. Something huge is happening here with your person. It's causing a lot of pain, and they're very unsure and uncertain on how to navigate right now. And this hopelessness, it's almost bringing tears to my eyes, because I just feel a lot of sympathy for whatever your person's going through. It's deep. Wow. It's deep. But you know what? I think we're going to kind of see here that whatever this is that's happening for your person behind the scenes, it is kind of bringing up feelings of how much you mean to them. You know, it's funny because I said to my mother yesterday, after finding out, I woke up yesterday morning and I found out one of my dear neighbors had passed overnight, and it was sudden and unexpected and very sad, very sad. I know the family well. This was a very kind gentleman, and he's actually helped me with a few things. Very neighborly, very friendly. And I said to my mother yesterday, I said, you know, it's times like these where it really makes you think about how grateful we should all be for today, for our family, for our friends, because we never know what's coming right around the corner. So it kind of gets you into a place of gratitude, and it just kind of humbles you, and it slows you down and allows you to focus on the presence. And the present. And I feel like this is real. Whatever's happening is really making your person think of how important you are to them, how much they love you, how much they care of you, about you, your value, your importance, how special you are in this person's eyes, right? So I do feel that although things are very shaky and unstable at this time, your person is feeling a lot of love for you, a lot of gratitude that you have come into their life. Breaking point, limit, final straw, overwhelmed. You see, look at all the black, dark colors here, right? Very heavy, very overwhelmed. Wow, this is... Bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration. Okay, so some of you have no clue that this is happening, right? Some of you are clueless that any of this is going on. Because when you look at your person, when you talk to them, when you look at them, and if you're maybe in a separation right now, if you're seeing posts on social media or, you know, pictures of them on their company's website, whatever, right? Whatever the case is, you wouldn't be able to tell that this person is going through so much pain and heartbreak right now. So we're going to try to see if we can get any more confirmations for you if this is your person, because this is coming up like this. Some of you might be saying, well, I don't know if it's my person then, because they are putting on such a, great appearance right now that nothing's bothering them, nothing's wrong. So we're going to try to see how we can tell if this is your person. And first and foremost, your intuition, right? Always trust your inner feelings and your inner guidance system. Let's see here, though. Maybe it's time to move to the other deck. Well, let's take this. Elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery. See, it's really just a repeat message here. You just wouldn't know it, because they're saying things like, oh no, life is good, life is great, how are you? You know, it's all a bluff, right? It's tricking others into believing that they are well and all is well in their life. Wow. Ooh. Perspective. Better off, happiness, clear headspace. You know, I picked this up when we were up here talking about, you know, how they're really thinking about how important you are and your value and how much they love you. And I picked this up here, and I wish I would have said it. Doesn't matter though. This person feels that you are better off without them right now. They feel like the baggage that they have right now is just too much. They're saying kind of, it's too much for me to bear. I wouldn't want to put this on your shoulders. I wouldn't want to involve you in what I have going on right now. I also just heard this person say, I'm not good enough for you right now. I don't know why they're saying it like that. I think that's kind of indicating they feel like one day they're going to be in a better situation and better able to provide for you or support you, be present with you, give you the kind of love you deserve. But they're saying right now, I can't because of all of this. Let's go to the next deck here. Okay. So I hit pause so I could take a sip of my coffee, and I'm kind of glad I have this pause feature for many reasons. But when I paused and I was drinking my coffee, it gave me time to kind of meditate on the messages coming through. And a way that you can be sure if this is your person, one of the ways, is when you are talking to them or when you do see them, do you sense that they're being dishonest? Does your intuition pick up on that energy of dishonesty, that they're hiding something or they're keeping something from you? Or maybe you're noticing that they're overcompensating, right? Like really kind of saying things like, oh, life is great, and couldn't be better and things like that. And maybe that's not the way this person typically speaks. And it kind of just like, it kind of maybe makes you kind of squint your eyes a little bit like, this just, something kind of seems out of character, right? Trust that intuition. It's not that they're trying to lie to you to hurt you. This is just their way of coping right now. They don't want to be, I just heard, I don't even want to be, I don't even want to, how can I say this? Almost like I don't want to admit that this is going on. I don't want to acknowledge that this is going on. So it does almost feel like this person is trying to disassociate with whatever this is going on behind the scenes. I just got the word embarrassment. I have no clue what's going on with your person. Running. Resisting change right now, avoiding, see what I'm saying? Avoiding, not now, scared, boundaries, escaping, rejecting. That's what I'm saying. They are just not wanting to claim this is their energy. They don't want to claim this is their reality right now. They are avoiding it. Wow. So I also sense that this person feels that there is some sort of change that needs to occur right now. And I just don't think they want to address it or face it. So they're trying to escape it. So I do feel like this person is maybe keeping a bit of distance right now. Yeah. Look at that. Ghosting, not ready to communicate. This is just so spot on here. Ghosting, right? Disappearing acts, cold behavior, cold shoulder. It's important that you know that this does not indicate their feelings for you. And I know that's where it gets hard, because it's like, well, if you love me so much, if you care about me so much, why are you okay with being away from me? Why are you okay with this separation, this distance? You should miss me. You should be calling me. You should be embracing me, right? This doesn't make sense. But it's important that you know this does not have anything to do with you. This has to do with your person's life circumstances right now that they can barely handle at this point, right? This is like big, heavy stuff here. Your person is on the verge of a tower moment, or are going through a tower moment. I wouldn't doubt when we move to the tarot cards that comes up. That's how heavy this feels. Cut out. It's best to part ways to heal. Remember when I said this person feels that you are better off without them right now? It is best to part ways and heal. So, and walked away, look, severing ties, endings, moved on, abandonment, calling it quits, closed chapter, walking away. This person could have literally just kind of vanished out of your life. Like no goodbye, no indication of why. This could have happened so suddenly that it kind of knocked your socks off. Like, what just happened, right? Like, it just seems that it was a sudden cutoff, a sudden disappearing act here. And here comes healing again. Look at that. It's best to part ways and healing. So this is a very important time for you and your person to heal some of your past wounds, some of your own personal things going on, and of course, focusing on your self-growth and self-love. So I think that this is a chapter of healing for you and your person, recovering, repairing, improving, shadow work, getting over something, deep healing. Let's do a few more from this deck. Wow, they're flying out here. Triangle. Okay, so this could have something to do with a karmic situation. Another person could play a big role here. This could be your person involved with a karmic romantic, Maybe you are as well. There could be, this could go both ways here. A third party, outside interference, open relationship, casual dating, no commitment, unfaithful, exploring different options. I just get that outside interference. That this is, like I said, it doesn't have anything to do with you. And I know some of you are like, well, it does. And I understand what you're saying, but it's what's holding your person back right now is this outside interference. At home. Yeah. This is just, and there's the foundation again. So again, with the looping messages coming through, something is happening with your person and their home life. Their foundation is really crumbling at this point in their life. And there's a longing. There's a longing for safety and security. And I feel like your person is longing to have this kind of security with you. And I know you're probably like, well, where'd you pull that from? And this is just coming in by our guides, by our angels. It's a collaborative effort here to pull these readings. But I think we're going to see some more confirmations. Let's go here. We have confusion, needs certainty to trust, uncertainty, hesitation, hard to read, right? Complex situation, dilemma. It's very confusing right now for both of you, right? I feel like there's a lot of uncertainty and hesitation, and it's hard to read your person right now when they're kind of bluffing like this. Ooh, there's our next two. Bad games. Look at your final card from the oracles, right? So bad games, mixed signals, manipulation. There's dishonesty again, right? Dishonesty. So many confirming messages coming up here today. You may feel like this person is playing games with you, tricking you, stringing you along, leading you on. But deep in this person's heart, this person wants reunion with you, wants reconciliation, wants to harmonize. Look at that. Meeting again, compromise. It's this feeling of, I'm not good enough for you right now. Things aren't good enough for us to have this harmonized relationship yet. That word yet keeps coming up into my mind. But the story is not over yet. I didn't even realize the word yet's right there. The story is not over yet. Getting together, mending, reconciliation, harmonizing, compromise, and meeting again. Wow. So it's really this person saying, I know you don't want to wait around, or you don't want to be strung along. And I feel also that this person is saying, it's not that I want you to stop living your life. I do want you to wait for me. But on the other hand, I don't expect you to just sit around and wait, because I know I have a lot to figure out. I know I have to get things sorted out here and figured out so I can come back and reunite with you, reconcile with you. Let's go to the tarot. Any more messages, confirmations, guidance, whatever wants to come through, please. The Two of Pentacles. This is this back and forth, right? And that is what is confusing, is because it's been such a hot and cold, on and off type of situation here that I feel that for the confusion card to be front and center, that kind of has been an echo throughout your connection. The love is so strong. The depth of this connection is like no other. The bond is unbreakable. But it's like, how can you tell me you love me, tell me you want me, but then there be silence, right? Ghosting, running, right? That runner chaser dynamic. Why? And I understand and I sympathize with that. And this is also talking about this juggling act right now. Your person has more weight on their shoulders than they are showing you. And this is not to say, because some of you might be like, I have a lot going on too. I have A, B, and C going on at home, right? But that's not stopping me from showing them love and commitment and dedication and time and energy, right? If I can do it, so can they, right? And I understand that. Again, I understand what you're saying. And I can't speak on all of what they're feeling. I can't speak of all of what they are telling themselves when they're going through their days. But we can see here with a lot of confirmation that it's more so a feeling of it's almost like they're saying it would not be fair to you. It would not be fair to you if I showed investment towards you, got into a commitment with you, and had to deal with all of this. It wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be right. Something about it wouldn't be proper. I do get, though, that something's about to break here. It's almost like divine intervention is going to be coming in here. I feel like your person has been dragging their feet on dealing with something that divine intervention is coming in here, and it's going to kind of force your person into some sort of change that they have been resisting. And we talked about that several times, right? All right, we have the Page of Swords. Let's fix that card. All right, the Page of Swords. So there does seem to be something on this person's mind. It almost feels like an idea that they want to move on. It's something they want to move on rather swiftly. I don't know. This could be something outside of the love connection. This could be a business idea that your person is invested in right now. This could be your person looking into lawyers or some sort of financial situation, I'm getting as well. But I do get this almost like almost a bit of spying energy as well. And I want to see what else comes up here. Woo! Oh, we got 2 cards popping out, so we're going to take them. They came out face up, so why not? The Wheel, look at that. There's the Wheel of Change, huh? Right? And the Queen of Pentacles. Sorry, that buzzing you hear. A bee came in, so we have a little bee visitor. All right, the Wheel. This is big. This is a big change that your person is resisting right now. And that's maybe why it's been so difficult, because this is going to change everything. And with the Queen of Pentacles following that, I almost sense that the reason why your person is having such a difficult time with this foundation, with their home life, is because they're going to be pushed out of their comfort zone. This could also indicate financial change, the changing of a comfort zone, getting, it just, it's kind of going to be shaking the foundation and all that entails. I'm talking financial, living situation, family dynamics. Now I see why your person is having such a difficult time with this. It's a comfort zone. Let's confirm this. This is a big change. This could be your person moving out. There it is. Look at our confirmation card that came out. Oh my gosh. There, I don't need to even pull anymore. That's it, right? This is huge. Wow. This is really big change coming in here. Some of this stuff that's happening, your person was not ready for. This is like big stuff. The tower's coming down. We talked about it. I'm not going to bore you guys with repetitive messaging, but yeah. So they're going to have to deal with this situation. And it's going to be uncomfortable for a period of time. And now I see why your person is trying to spare you. And I'm not trying to say that that's what you want or that's fair to you. I know that some of you are like, I want to be by their side. I could be of great support. I just want to love them. I just want their love and I want to love them and support them as we're meant to, right? And I totally get that. But I feel like they're trying to spare you from this massive change, chaotic energy, because things are going to get very uncomfortable. I think things already are very uncomfortable. Wow, this has been a deep one. So if this resonates for you, I think that we got a decent look in here at what's going on with this person. If you want to work with me personally, my email is linked below. Other than that, I will see you guys next time, and I'm sending you tons of love. Bye-bye.